individuals that have been diagnosed with an addiction to drugs or alcohol will often need to be treated in one of the many long-term drug rehab centers. Addiction is a disease that cannot be overcome by simply discontinuing the use of drugs or alcohol. Short-term programs have their place and are sometimes helpful if the person has a mild addiction or simply needs a timeout to help them get back on their feet. For any serious addict, a long-term drug treatment center is a necessity. Addiction is a disease that requires proper care and treatment, especially if the person has been abusing substances over a long period of time. Long-term drug rehab centers, with programs lasting anywhere from 120 days to 1 year, can help in treating chronic alcohol and drug addiction by providing intensive and structured treatment programs and by helping the addicted person to sustain abstinence and regain his or her normal life. Long-term drug rehab centers may offer a variety of different treatment options. The right treatment for each type of addict will vary depending on how long they've been using the substance, how many substances they are abusing, and how many times they've tried other treatment options without success. These programs might include any or all of the following: one-on-one therapy, group therapy, 12-step recovery, vocational training, life skills training, outdoor or adventure therapy, neurofeedback, spiritual journey, meditation, multidimensional family therapy, trauma workshops, and the list goes on. Long-term drug rehab centers are also referred to as residential treatment centers. Statistically, treatment in one of these facilities is the best approach to bring about a clean and sober lifestyle, as well as improved health. The goal of these programs is for the client to take these new sets of values, skills, and positive lifestyle changes with him or her when making the transition back into a sober life. In a time when the marketplace is virtually exploding with books about drug addiction, author Janice Witt writes a book that speaks directly to the parents, husbands, wives, and loved ones of those who suffer with the disease of addiction and are wondering if drug and alcohol rehab is the best direction to go. Those who love addicted people suffer tremendously and are often desperate and frightened. From Rehab to Recovery is one of the most important books about drug addiction to hit the shelves in 2014. It addresses the issues surrounding drug and alcohol addiction and recovery, with research-based opinions regarding what kind of rehabilitation works best and for whom. In our culture, both addicts and addictions are demonized. Misinformation and misunderstanding surround the disease of addiction, fueling the prejudice against the disease and its victims. In an effort to educate about the nature of addiction and effective drug rehab, the author has written a concise, research-based book to help shed light on the subject. In recovery for over 25 years herself, Janice Witt has been helping other addicts and alcoholics get well for nearly 24 of them. This is not one of your average books about drug addiction. Janice not only educates the reader, but invites everyone to the journey of learning more about the disease of addiction and then in advocating on the behalves of those who suffer from it. At the end of this book, you will find a website address allowing you to download a free resource guide of addiction professionals and quality addiction treatment facilities recommended by the author. If you or a loved one is suffering from the disease of addiction, it's imperative that you take action today. This book is available from Amazon.com in both paperback and Kindle edition. Simply click on the link below.